Hi guys, welcome to my crazy life. It's Lori and I have a Dollar Tree haul for you today. I think I spent about $65 and everything was in the $1.25, $1.50 range except for like one or two things. Alex, leave him be. Okay, Dubs. Hey, look what I made in pottery. It's a Christmas tree and I put a snowman hat on it. I'm moving it because the cat's coming this way. All right, come on. Wellington's coming. This whole entire haul is about gifting. Gift baskets, to be specific, or the gift of gift basketing, kind of. You'll see. But everything will be gift basketed. Apple Celsius. Nothing says fall. So I got a few vessels for gift giving, because you need vessels. They had these in green and red. I'm a big fan of the green. And so I got green. Hi, Dubs. All right. Oh, yep. See, this is why I had to move him over here. He's knocking things. Want to say hi? Oh, yes. My old man. Yeah. There you go. He wants up there, I think. I mean, I don't know what he wants. I'm just guessing. Okay. So that was a no. We're putting together all kinds of baskets. I'm going to do a whole separate video of just putting the baskets together. But here's some things I bought. And not everything will be from the Dollar Tree, but everything could be from the Dollar Tree when I build the baskets. But anyway, my store had caribou. I'm sorry, what? It's $5. It's probably, I mean, it's not that short on its expiration, June of next year. A few of these will go into a gifting situation, and then I will drink it because it's coffee. I bought, what are these? Oh, these are for me. I was super excited. Cold and flu season is among us, and I absolutely love these. These little Halls minis, I love them. I got 4. They had them a bunch. So it was like a million of them, but what's the date on these? I mean, they're cough drops. December of next year. If you've never had these, they are fantastic. They're super strong, but they're tiny, and they're great for cold and flu season. So, honestly, if you were giving a cold and flu basket to somebody, these would be perfect. So they do fit. I love them. All they had at my store were, I think it's watermelon, but they're sugar-free, and that's what I need. So it's hard to always find sugar-free cough drops. And so I keep those in my little cold stuff. Okay. I need to bring my bag up here. Let's do that. Oh, I found these. These are, I mean, they could be considered a gift basket. I could make them a gift vessel. They're definitely going to get cricket on them. But, so, it's one of those jewelry things. But the reason I bought them, this whole piece comes out. I wonder if the top does too. I can get the top out. And then I'm going to repurpose this for a cross-stitching little box to hold my needles and my scissors and little things like that. And it's an empty vessel. And it is plastic, but I can cricket on it and put fun things. So I grabbed it because, yeah, this will come right out. I grabbed them because this piece came out and I don't really need that piece anyway. So I got one in pink and black. And those could be for gifting because I have friends that craft. Onto the vessel front. I'm going to be making some jars, cookie jar type things, but instead of filling them with, oh, my hair. Hi, buddy. Instead of cooking them and putting cookies in here, I'm going to put the stuff in here. But I grabbed 3 of this size jar because it's nice and big, $1.50. And since I'm getting the cricket out, I'm going to cricket on the front of this. But first, I don't know why they're always so like, stop. Now that was just rude. He just knocked over the squirrel that's on my coffee table. Okay. So I'm going to take the lids off, and these all get ran through my dishwasher. And the lids are fine. Usually I just wash those with soap and water. And then these will get, I don't want to put them in the box. I have a box down here because Christmas time, it gets very overwhelming in my house with all the stuff that I make videos with. So I grabbed 3. These are a very nice size. We're gonna leave 1 out for a test. Now, I bought 2 packages of these because it's my opinion, for whatever it's worth. Ooh, did that blow away? No, I'm spray painting. That packaging makes the deal for me. This is just regular old hot chocolate, but isn't that adorable? So we're gonna explore making some packaging because I did buy a box of hot chocolate, but if you don't want to make your own packaging, here's your option. Here's the deal. This is $1.25 for 1. This is $1.25 for 6. So, and a little craft paper, we're gonna work it. We're gonna do it. I'll show you. It's easy. Sorry, my nose. I grabbed a couple of these, and I could even break them apart or put them together. They're just little festive spatulas, but my thought was for the kids, which you'll see when we put together. But I grabbed this one, the winter theme. And then I'm not gonna go crazy on the candy, but like watch. That might be a little big, but we'll see. That's why I wanted to keep the jar out. These are just some shortbread cookies. They're fun. It's a thought. I was walking through the store coming up with all these ideas, right? Okay, I should slow my roll because we're only 6 minutes in. I got some more parchment paper. I've been using it for crafting. Paint, I use the wax paper when I paint things, but I need to iron a few things. And with my heat press, to do like this kind of heat press, you need parchment paper. Don't iron on wax paper and don't cook with wax paper. So I grabbed that, and then I'm gonna be doing some wood crafting. So I just got this little thing of wood glue, and this was, I think, $1.50. I've used it before, it's great. It's just for wood. And if you're doing any type of wood building, you really need that kind of glue. I bought a kit when I was at the festival in Indiana, and the lady, I mean, it was a fabulous idea and I loved it. And I'll show you at the end what I did. I built it, but she put super glue in there, and I was like, oh, you can't super glue wood because the wood absorbs it and it dries too fast. Heck, hot glue is hard on wood for that matter. I know, buddy. Oh, you're scratching. Yes. This is what we do. For the gifting, I grabbed some of this red. You want to get this crinkle paper while it's in stock. It does go pretty quickly, but I got red. And then it's just because, again, a lot of gift basketing is all about what it looks like. Now, I was talking to my friend on the phone, and I was telling her that I was going to make a gift basket for bakers. And she's like, yeah, but what about the ones who don't like to bake? Girl, I got it. The Dollar Tree offers up these kits, and you get 2. Let's put this one down here. You get 2. You get red icing, white icing, and sprinkles to decorate. I don't know if they taste good. What kid is eating them? Ooh, my sugar's coming out of the bottom of that one. But I thought this is perfect for that. And then I have something else. So decorate your little cookies for littles, you know. And if you have a mama that's not a baker or doesn't really have time, I mean, we're busy, like, people. I picked these up for these basket ideas. So these, I think, are children's. I think these are children's. Size 9 to 13. That's kids, right? I don't have small people, so I don't know. But I think so. So I grabbed these to go into one of the baskets. A boy, you know, girl, boy, girl, whoever. It doesn't matter. If they like it, they like it. Just, I mean, these are not for specific children. Obviously, if you're putting these kits together, you buy what you want. I just grab variety. And then for adults, I thought these were adorable. Just some reindeer cozy socks. Because who doesn't need cozy socks? Oh, for crafting, I grabbed one of these kabuki brushes. I'm doing a little decoupaging, right? And this is weird. Oh, comes in a carry case. But for straightening out tissue paper and stuff. That's cool. And it comes in its own little case. Stocking stuffer. For your makeup lovers. Okay. I showed you one of the hi buddy, I know. I showed you one of the coffees that's gonna go in here. But there's also this, which is Hawaiian Island Light Roast. Can fit in here, and then I grabbed these. Coffee caramels. I don't know what all's going in what. To be fair, I just bought stuff. These can also go in a little bag. But in this jar, coffee fits, and then maybe a little syrup. I mean, who knows? But that was the thought. We'll see once I run them through the dishwasher. Oh, wait. I have other things to test out in there. Drink. Is that everything? Yep. Okay. Bag number, whatever. I bought white. So red and white for my crinkle. If you get the sparkly or the gold metallic, you only get like 1 ounce or 1.5 ounce. If that matters to you. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted white and red. So I grabbed thumbnail. I don't know. I've got light glaring at me. What do you think? I don't know. Thumbnail. White and red. Oh, my nose. Okay. There's going to be a theme here. So a cookie plate. Right? Like, what? Now, again, you got to know the people you're giving to know how many kits and everything to give, but it gets better. So this was a thought, a little cookie plate. And then they had different cake mixes, cookie mixes, Elf on a Shelf chocolate, hot cocoa, I think. Yep, chocolate hot cocoa. They had the Pillsbury gingerbread, and these are small, which is nice. You get about 12 cookies, I think. It makes a dozen. And then they had this Elf on a Shelf, and these are just sugar cookies. So I grabbed these, but my thought originally is the cookie mix goes down in here with some stuff. That was my original thought. We'll see what happens. I just bought stuff, as you can see. Oh, I thought these were cute. These are new to me this year. Not the bag, but the gingerbread print. I've bought these bags a million times. They're little gingerbread, or these are just little muslin type bags. But I can put those candies or whatever in here. You can fill it with candies, whatnot, tie it off. And they had them with snowflakes, Christmas trees, and something else. Stocking maybe, but I got this. And I'm not trying to go crazy, so I just got 1 pack. Because you get 3. And I'm doing 3 gift jars. Also, for the gift jar situation, possibly, and you get 2. And it just says, sweet as a Christmas cookie. I thought those were cute. And on theme, right? On theme. Okay. This was the other one I got. The Fa La 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 spatula. I love these little spatulas, and they're great. Do they come apart? Nope, that's good. Some of them pop off, but these don't. I can take these apart. I can leave them together. Whatever. We'll figure that out at a later date. These are just because I thought stocking stuffers or travel, to be fair. It is a 20 count travel nail polish remover. What? They're individually packaged, right? And I love me an individually packaged something when I'm on vacation. Because you can just throw them in a little bag. Like this is it, nail polish remover. I would take 2. I mean, that's it. Ooh, I can smell it. 2-in-1 prep and polish remover wipe. It's acetone, pure acetone. Like that is fantastic. Throw it in your little makeup bag, and now if you have an emergency nail situation, you've got these. If you've got a girl in your life, a guy that likes nail polish, this is a great stocking stuffer. Get them a pack of that, some nail files, some nail polish. They sell name brand at Dollar Tree. Grab a couple colors and call it. That's what I'm saying. Now, I couldn't leave the store. Oh yeah, here's one of my receipts. $30.42. Did I tell you that the Caribou coffee was $5? Probably not, but it is. I grabbed 2 of this. So this is a gingerbread house kit. Like, who wouldn't like that? As a little pre-holiday. This would be a early Christmas gift, something. And a little plate for Santa. You could give them a plate that says like cookies for Santa on it. I just like this one. You know? If you got a coworker that has children, that would be awesome. All right, we just have a little bit left. Nothing crazy here. What did we get? Oh. So as another vessel, right? I grabbed just this one. These are new print this year. I was hoping they had the gingerbread. The lids are on tight too, but watch. You put the lid on the bottom and it sits flat because these are stacking. That's too big. Well, we'll just pretend, but then you put your taller stuff in here and put it in a bag. And now we have a vessel to store the cookies, which is airtight, by the way. This little rubber seal. These are nice this year to keep your cookies in. Oops. It's airtight. Another vessel idea. And you don't need a Cricut. This is already done. So I grabbed just one of those. I'm trying to be restrained here. Oh, for another project we're going to do, I grabbed one of these frames because I thought I have an idea for an ornament. And then because I'm going to be doing wood crafting, I found these. This brand is Primart, and these are acrylic markers. Multi-surface, paper, ceramic, wood, metal, glass, fabric, stone, and more. These are water-based ink, non-toxic, odorless, waterproof after drying, ready to use. So we have a primary and a pastel. And I got the ink, the alcohol markers as well from this company. Now, at the store that I found these, they had these in the Dollar Tree brand. Smaller, less volume, same colors. Interesting. I always open my mouth for pictures. Let's keep it closed. So I'm excited because I can paint wood. Sometimes it's easier to use a marker for little wood things. Okay, what do I got left? Just a couple things. Please hold. Thank goodness I have a lot of kitty litter. I really need to start bringing my own bags. You don't have to tell me. I know these things. All right, I got 2 things left. I spilled coffee in my bag, apparently. And they're both the same. And I have never seen these before. I'm obsessed. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little, like, Christmas trees, candy canes. Look at the lid. Like, I'm obsessed. And I cannot wait to see what crafters do with these. I bought 2. For one, I'm going to take some of my Rub and Buff and rub it just on the bumps, it's textured, right? I'm just gonna rub it on these high spots to make them pop. I'm not spray painting this. I want it to be clear so I can see what I put in it. I'm obsessed. Should I bought more? Maybe. I don't know, but I got 2. Because, oh, this should be the thumbnail. Yeah, that's the thumbnail. That's it, guys. Because I'm obsessed. So this goes through the dishwasher too. Because they're gross and you want the surface to be clean. There were tons, but I'm interested to see what else they come out with because I'm seeing new stuff I've never seen. Now, again, I've never seen them at my Dollar Tree. I'm not saying these are brand new, but I kind of feel like they are. But yes. So I think when I do the rub and buff, and that stays on glass. Plus, I'm not going to then eat or lick it or anything, you know. But I'm just going to take it and all the high spots, just rub a little rub and buff on it. Isn't that exciting? Fill it. I mean, fill it with hot chocolate if you don't paint it or put any chemicals near it. Can you imagine giving this just full of bougie hot chocolate in a mug or a spoon tied to a wooden spoon or scoop? And like even a little gift card attached? Like how adorable is that? I can see people gluing them to things and making snow globes inside and all of the things. But I personally am not sure what I'm going to do with mine other than they're going through the dishwasher. So this goes upstairs for ironing purposes. I don't have my last receipt, but I know I spent $34 at one store and $30 at another. Okay, so that is everything I got at the Dollar Tree today. Actually, I was on a hunt. I was like, I'm on this. I'm doing it. I have a little wooden box next, or a cardboard box, because I'm trying to keep Christmas under control this year. We'll see how that works. Let me show you the wooden thing I made. So I'll be right back. Okay, if you saw my haul from the festival that I went to, I bought this kit. It's actually 2 kits. I mean, tell me, look at this sign. It hangs. I'm gonna take it apart and show you everything. So I bought this at the festival, and it was all taken apart. So when you opened it up, hold on, I'm taking it apart, and I have a laser cutter. Now, I have a couple pieces I don't quite know where they went to, but, so this was one kit. It was $20. I had to paint it and build it. All this came is pieces. Now, the lady that did it, I think is a genius, but it could be better because everything could be better, right? I'm not dogging her. I think these are fantastic. And if I remember, I'll link her down below. You can order them. This was $20 for the kit. I got all these pieces, a bag that had paintbrushes, a foam brush, a brush, a regular paintbrush, a dabber, and it had super glue. And what I was saying is you can't glue this together with super glue, or I couldn't. I wasn't going to do it. So I got the wood glue out. The other thing I used was my little clamps that I got from the Dollar Tree in the $3 section that you squeeze, and they're like wood clamps. They were perfect for these type of things. So I used all the tools. I got the pink clamps out, the long clamps, because you have to glue this stuff together. So, and you got the paint. So everything came for $20, which I thought was fantastic. So I might be making some kits like this as gifts for some of my crafter friends. But, so this was one piece. Then, this came almost just like this for $15. Same paintbrush stuff, and you pick your colors. You got 3 colors of paint. This would have been one kit, and it was $15. But like, this was one piece. Everything was separated. This was a piece, this was a piece, this was off, that was off. And you had to paint it all and then glue it together. Now this, you could use super glue. I again used wood glue. But you could paint whatever you wanted. So this was one piece that came with it. Right? And I have, like I said, I can make these. Then this was a kit. This just came with this circle. All these were individual letters. It spelled pumpkin. This was separate and the 5 cents. And then there was 2 maple leaves, and I don't know what they went to, but So I painted it all. You paint each layer and glue it together. And look how fantastic of a painter I look. So I did that. And then this was in here. Oops, throwing stuff on the ground. This was in here. This pumpkin thing was one piece. I painted the top white, orange. I didn't even paint the insides. I just painted the top. This was one piece and that was one piece. So these were not individual letters. And then this little cutting board. Oh, how adorable. So, and it just sits like it's a shelf sitter. But you can interchange your pieces, right? With this shelf. So I bought some Christmas ones. Then this was one. The word hello, and pumpkin. These were two separate, but they were like one word, one piece, just glued it on. I did nothing to this. And then these are genius. They're little hooks out of wood that go on like this, and they fit perfectly in here, and this hangs from the front of the sign. So I may order from her some more stuff to go on this, or I'm gonna figure out how to cut my own. But $35 for this whole kit, and I got to craft it myself, and look what I have for my mantle. I love it. I think it is absolutely perfect. It is everything. So that's some inspiration. Now, I probably should spray paint this with some clear, which I probably will before I decorate it again. But that's kind of a look of what's to come craft-wise. So I'm going to do a video putting all of this stuff, all of these kits and things together to make some baskets, some pre-holiday baskets, especially these. Like, you want to give these out early. So I may go over to my little neighbors' kids and just give them those to work on. Since, again, we determined I don't have littles, so I need one of these bags to put my nail polish remover in and my cough drops. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see these. I know they come in cherry too. I'm not currently sick, so I don't need them, but anyway, so I will put this back on my mantle. Oh, in that coffee one, I need to figure out how to make these. These are crochet little coasters. Wouldn't that be awesome in there? I'm a little hyped up, I think. All right. That is everything I purchased at the Dollar Tree for video one, I guess. I don't know how many videos I'll have of some Christmas gifting DIY ideas, because in this economy, we need all the help we can get, friends, and I'm here for it. All right, have a good one. I will talk with you later. Bye. Come here, Alex. Hi, you want to come up here? Hey, come here. Oh, no. Alex, come on. Come here. Come on. Alex. The friends, they want to see you. Come on. Do you want me to scratch your head? And come here. Come on. Alex. Come on. Come on. Daddy time. You want me to call your brother? Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah. He does not like to be grabbed. So he thought I was going to hold him. He doesn't like that. This is Alex. We think he's about 10. He was a rescue. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. The peoples, they want to say hi. All right. Oh, he's my snuggler. He will sit on my lap all day long if I love on him. They both will, actually. He just wants to be in my face all day. He will lay on my desk, on my computer. Yeah. All right. We got things to do. I'm going out for dinner tonight with my family for my birthday. That was last week. So I have to get myself together. I got you. See, now he's like, oh, you just want to love me. Okay, well, I'll stay then. All right. That's everything, everybody. I hope you enjoy. I'll talk with you. Bye. You gonna get down? I know. He doesn't want to get down.